Alright, now for the rest of the garden. Things are still doing fairly well. Tomatoes are, some are doing good, some aren't. The squash and all that is happy. More of them dang butterflies. They do pollinate these, or they go to the flowers on the squash and the cucumbers, so, you know, maybe I sacrifice the cabbage to get squash and cucumbers, I don't know. What do we got back here? It's probably time to pick some squash. I don't know if you can see it. Now, these are yellow zucchini. There's one there. Fairly good sized one. There's a green one. We got, they're producing pretty, I wouldn't say heavy, but they're doing, it's enough for us. Probably, you know, I probably get about 8 or 10 a week, that size, so we've been eating it almost every day. My daughter eats it like crazy, so this tomato plant isn't doing so hot. It's a yellow tomato. I mean, it's not totally crapped out, but it's not doing as good as this here's a cherry tomato plant, and then just a regular tomato plant. This one here isn't doing all that great, and this one and these on the either side of it are the same type of plant, but this one, there's actually 2 of them here, they're just not doing all that great. You get in here under the tree, which I'm going to trim because it's starting to hang over too low. Yeah, you get some more tomatoes. I don't want to run out of time here. This is yellow, like crookneck squash. I just started these, so they'll start producing fairly soon. I started these by seed probably a couple months ago, and I just never got to planting them, so I finally put them in the ground probably, I don't know, 2-3 weeks ago. So they're starting to take off. More tomatoes. It's funny, these plants, I don't know, maybe they're getting too much shade because they're not, they don't have a lot of foliage, but they are making tomatoes. And there's a couple there, there's a bunch there. You see what that thing is right there? That is an egg from the tomato worm moth, hornworm, whatever you want to call it. So when they lay them right on top of usually the uppermost leaves, so they're really easy to see. There's another one there. You just pick them off and throw them. get them off your plants. Just to tell you, especially with this small amount of foliage, man, them tomato worms, they'll just tear right through the plant. I look at the plants every day to pick those either the eggs or the caterpillars themselves. I haven't found any really big ones because I've been trying to get them before they get out of hand. But anyway, that's that. Cucumbers. These are the bush type. These are, you know, I'm getting cucumbers off them. You know, they're probably starting to suffer from the heat though. Kind of hope they make it, but they might not. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I planted cilantro, and this is all it did. It just grew tall and went to seed. I didn't really get enough cilantro to do much with, so I got a bunch of seeds. I guess I'll save those and plant them. Let's see, what else? This is the epazote plant. It's happy. What else? Down in here, there's some basil, these are actually blueberries. One little blueberry. But you know what? They like it under this tree, so I'll probably figure out a way to keep them under there. The mint, the bell peppers are starting to grow. One thing that happens to my bell peppers all the time is this. They all turn, you know, I guess you call it blossom end rot or something. They all turn like that. I've never really had any bell peppers. A few more tomato plants. That one just popped up and grew by itself, so I left it there. That's what's left of the lettuce. And what else we got? Some weed I got to tear out. These are the little yellow tomatoes. And these plants make a ton of these things. You can see all the green ones on there, and they do very well out here. Sunflowers are, well, they're 6 foot tall, some of them. They're starting to make a flower. I do like sunflower seeds. Beans, they ain't doing so hot. I have some pole beans I'm going to plant. They'll climb up. Some bell peppers. See, if they don't get that end rot, they get scorched by the sun too. So probably won't get a whole lot of them. Got more peppers here. Jalapenos have a lot. They just don't get big like the ones in the store. I guess I'm not giving them enough steroids or something. They stay about that size, which is fine. They're still hot. Let's see. This pepper plant's about waist high. The other tomatoes, and that's about it. This is another cucumber plant. See, the sun doesn't like the sun, man. The heat. This makes this weird cucumber. I don't know. It's wilting now. Usually, once the sun goes down, they do a little better, but it's definitely not cucumber weather. So there you have it. I'm going to start some other stuff soon. I've got about 3 or 4 months left of growing, so I'm going to probably start other squash plants, another batch of corn, a different variety of corn, and those climbing beans, some other stuff for the, I guess you want to call it the pre-winter, the fall season, and probably some potatoes. I don't know if they'll grow, but we'll try. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.